folks, McSquirgle here, and let's die one of the scales on one of my favorite knives of all time. I love this knife, but I've sort of kind of stopped carrying it, and I just figure maybe it's time to breathe some new life into it. I'm gonna dye it with this tropical teal. I like teal, turquoise, bluish colors like that, and I think this gray G10 will be a pretty good canvas for that type of color. So let's waste no time. I'm gonna go ahead and get it disassembled, take the scales off, clean up the scales a little bit, because they have little signs of wear on them, because this knife has been in my pocket. I'm gonna scrub it down first, and then we'll get started with the dyeing process. Okay, so it is done and it is assembled. The G10 scales have been dyed with the RIT dye Tropical Teal, I believe was the color. It came out a little more green than I expected it to, but it is actually growing on me quite a bit. I think it looks really nice. I think if I were to do it again, I might use a different color, maybe like a darker color. Maybe it would be fun to see like a red, like a crimson red on this knife. I don't know. What do you guys think? I could still do that, you know, as long as the next color that I pick is darker than this one here, then I should be able to dye it. But for now, I'm happy with this. I'm happy to have been able to, you know, breathe some new life into this knife, because it is one of my favorite knives that is currently produced by Spyderco today. Yeah. Oh man, it's hard to do this on camera. There we go. But I think it kind of came out, it kind of reminds me of the old British Racing Green, the British Racing Green colorway that Spyderco had with ZDP 189 on some of the Seki City lockbacks. It's not quite as dark as that color was, but it sort of reminds me of it. It kind of comes off that way a little bit. There's still some, you can still tell that it was once gray underneath the green. But it looks nice. I'm satisfied with it. It's been a fun little project. Yeah, if I dye it again, what color do you guys think I should do next? I was thinking crimson, red, maybe a purple, something like that. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.